Hi and welcome back to another Amazon selling video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nikki Kirk and I've been selling on Amazon doing FBA retail arbitrage for the last 5 years. I am currently here on the Florida-Georgia line. That's Florida back there, but I'm technically in Georgia. My phone doesn't know where I'm at because it keeps going between Central and Eastern, so that's fun. I don't know what time it is right now. Could be an hour ahead or an hour behind. So today I'm going to talk about a much requested video of how to reconcile your shipments or send in your receipts when you reconcile your shipments. It's a hot topic and I never really covered it, so I just thought I might as well just do a video for you on how I do it. Now I know there's a lot of different ways people do it. This is how I do it. I've always done it and it's always worked. So in prepping for this video, I see that I have a shipment that apparently they lost the whole entire box. So I'm going to go through and show you how you can send your receipts into Amazon. Now, they used to be a lot easier and I would do this process and they would accept it right away. However, what's happening now is items from like Marshalls and Ross, which aren't technically itemized, right? Like it just says stationery or children's toy or whatever it says on the receipt. It doesn't say what it is. So it is a little bit harder. But when you're shopping at Target or Walmart, it says what it is. In fact, at Walmart, it has the UPC rate on it. So it's really easy to send in your receipts. Even if you have Marshall's receipts, I would still send them in. And just follow these tips and it should work, no problem, but let me know how it goes. Again, I always keep fighting back with Amazon. They lost your stuff, they need to give you money for it. So always keep pushing back. Don't accept no from Amazon. You will eventually get where you want to go. Okay, so when you're in your Amazon Seller Central dashboard, you want to navigate to FBA Shipments. It's called Manage FBA Shipments, so it's under Inventory and Manage FBA Shipments. And so you'll see this screen here is showing you all your different shipments. So you can't do anything, you can't reconcile until it's closed or until your reconcile date gets there. So I'm going to click into this one that they're receiving right now just to kind of show you. Under Contents, you can see here my shipment will be eligible for reconciliation, although it says something different now. Clearly I've not looked into this recently. Instead of reconciling, it says it'll be open for investigation on March 10th. Today is January 14th. So that's quite a ways away. Unfortunately, you do have to wait for that date before they will do anything. So I am sorry about that, but once it does come up, you definitely want to do something. So let me go back. So you want to just quickly eyeball. So you can see here, units expected, units received. So they expected 77, they received 77, 406, 406, 6 and 0. So this one is not yet up for reconciliation, but since they said they've got 0, I'm definitely going to watch that one. Since this one here is closed, they expected 20. Guess what? I shipped 20, but now they're saying they got 0 and it's closed, which means I need to reconcile it. So you'll go over to Contents and you can see here that they are saying they didn't get any of them. What you do now from this screen is you go ahead and you say, research the unit, research the unit. Now you do have to do this for every single one. Okay, and now you get to this part where you upload a file and you're only able to upload one file. So what I do is I go ahead and I make a Google slide deck, or you can do this in PowerPoint if you have PowerPoint on your computer. Apparently I just learned that saying PowerPoint means I'm old and like people call them slides now or something. I don't know. Anyways, it's PowerPoint, but Google Slides. So I use Google Slides because I don't have PowerPoint. Anyways, you just open a Google Slides. It's free on Google. I'll go ahead and open a blank one. Now you want to take your receipts. So if you have an iPhone, you can actually use the Note app to go ahead and scan in your receipts. If you don't have an iPhone, you can just take a photo of it and then upload that photo there. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a photo of your receipt. This is just a personal receipt because you can see I bought some dresses. Anyways, I've had to tape them on my desk before just to make them like super straight, especially if they're kind of messy like this. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing it on a picnic table. I'd be doing it on my desk, which is a solid flat surface, and it wouldn't be blowing away. But so for this example, we're just gonna roll with it. So I'm sending my image to myself on my Mac, and again, you want the photo to be clean. There's a shadow on mine. This is just for example in the video. You want it to be clean and clear. Again, if you have an iPhone, in the Notes app, you just go ahead and hit Scan Documents and it will scan whatever you have. So your receipt, it's actually nice. It crops it everywhere. Anyways, make it as clean and professional as possible. So now I've got the photo here. I'm gonna drop it in here. I'm gonna crop it. Even better probably if you do it on a white paper background, like tape them to a piece of paper. If I have multiple receipts, I would just put another receipt right next to it. I tend to do this so that they are longer and more clearly visible. So now from here, all I'm going to do is use this line tool, and let's say that this is one of the ones, this stationary item. I'm going to make it red. Oops. See if I can make it an arrow. Make it even bolder. And go with the arrow. So rotate it. Point it to what I want it to be pointed at. I try not to cover anything on it, so I get it as close to that line as possible. Now I'm going to go back to my shipment. Copy the ASIN for them. Again, this is not the correct one. That receipt doesn't go with that. This is just for video. Yours would match, obviously. So copy the ASIN, text tool, insert the ASIN. And then I just continue that on. So I'll do a line plus the ASIN line, whatever's on that receipt. Then you make another page and you do that for your other receipt. If they don't all fit on one page, do as many as you want. And then all you do is you go ahead, I title mine whatever the shipment was. So it's like crazy numbers. I would just title it that. And then you go ahead and you go to File, Download as a PDF. And now I have my PDF here. I saved it what I saved it, which was the shipment name. Back on Amazon, you would choose your file, my PDF, upload it. Then you don't forget to hit upload file. Lots of buttons. Okay, now you can see that it's attached right here. It's because I didn't title, it's called Untitled. Now this next part is what I think is crucial. You're not asking them, you are telling them. I'm not really nice about it. What I usually say is, hi there, I sent in these items, here's the receipt showing them. Please investigate or reimburse me for these items. Like, I'm not asking them to look at, I want them to reimburse me. And normally I am reimbursed within 2 to 3 days on all this stuff. Now the thing is that if they find them down the road, and it always seems to be holiday items that they do this for, but if they find them down the road, they're going to take that money that they reimbursed you back, and they're going to put your item in inventory. It's really annoying if you had stuff that expired or that was holiday themed, but that is just something that happens. Now, this works for me all the time, and I got to do it again today, clearly, because they lost the whole box, but what happens is, so I sent in a shipment in June and I couldn't reconcile it until September, and it was $900 of stuff, of my cost of stuff. They ended up reimbursing me $1,500 for it, so obviously not like I sold it and made a profit for it, but it was, at least I got my $900 back plus the shipping and all that. So it does still work as of September when I last did it. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If you do it another way, I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. If you have any other videos like this where it's just like kind of these things that you're not really sure what to do on, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will mark it down and shoot another video for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you back here for another Amazon selling video.